Do you ever feel like you're chasing a dream? You're working so hard, but when you get there, or even along the way, you just feel empty. A sense of meaninglessness can creep in. Even when we seem to be succeeding, it's a feeling that a young man named Daniel knew all too well. On the outside, he was strong, courageous, the picture of success, but inside, a quiet sadness lingered, a feeling that something important was missing. He'd achieved so much, yet felt incomplete. Searching for an answer, he traveled to meet a wise old man named Eli, who was known for his profound insights. Daniel shared his feelings of emptiness, hoping for a simple solution, a quick fix to his problem. But Eli didn't offer easy answers. Instead, he gave Daniel a strange and seemingly pointless task. Eli handed Daniel a bucket. But this wasn't just any bucket, it had a noticeable crack running down its side. The task was simple. For 1 week, Daniel had to carry water from a distant river all the way back to fill Eli's empty well. Daniel, though confused, agreed. He was determined to prove his worth. So, every single day, from sunrise to sunset, Daniel walked the long, dusty path to the river. He'd fill the cracked bucket to the brim and begin the long journey back. But with every step he took, water streamed out from the crack. By the time he reached the well, the bucket was always more than half empty. Day after day, he poured the little water he had into the deep, dark well, but it barely seemed to make a difference. He felt like a total failure. The task felt impossible, and his efforts felt completely useless. At the end of the week, exhausted and disheartened, Daniel went to Eli. He admitted his failure, explaining how the cracked bucket made his hard work feel worthless. He was ready to give up, but Eli just smiled gently and said, "Come, walk with me. I want to show you something." Eli led Daniel back along the very same path he had walked every day. But as they walked, Daniel stopped in his tracks, his eyes wide with disbelief. The path was no longer dry and dusty. Along one side, where he had walked with the leaking bucket, a vibrant line of colorful flowers and lush green grass had sprung to life. It was a beautiful, living trail in the middle of an otherwise barren landscape. Eli turned to Daniel and said, "Did you think your efforts were for nothing? Look at this path. Your hard work and the water that leaked from that cracked bucket nourished this ground and brought forth all this beauty." He continued, "Daniel, we are all like this cracked bucket. We all have flaws, imperfections, and moments where we feel we're falling short. We focus so much on filling the well, on reaching the final destination, that we forget to look at the path we're walking. We think our leaks and our mistakes make us failures. But true happiness isn't just about achieving a perfect outcome. It's about the journey itself. It's about the good we do along the way. Sometimes, without even realizing it, in that moment, everything clicked for Daniel. He understood his journey, his daily effort, even his perceived failure, had created something beautiful. The water he thought was wasted had actually given life. He realized that every step we take, every effort we make, has value. Our imperfections don't make our efforts useless. They can be the very things that allow us to spread unexpected goodness and light in the world. So, if you're feeling disappointed, If you feel like your efforts aren't enough, remember the story of the cracked bucket. Your journey matters. The little things you do, the kindness you spread, the effort you put in, even when the outcome is imperfect or watering the world around you in ways you might not even see yet. Your flaws don't define you. They are part of a journey that is creating its own unique and beautiful impact. Don't just focus on the destination. Cherish the path you're on. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content to inspire your journey. See you next time.